Good morning, students. Sit down, everyone. Now, what? Look what I carry in my hand. Oh, I have some flashcards. Okay, let's see what's the first card say. Oh, it's a picture. It looks like a device. Can anyone name this device? See carefully. Are you familiar with this device? Okay, tell me the name of this device. Yes, it is printer. Oh, what is the use of this device? Have you seen this device anywhere? Anyone? Okay. This device is available in cyber cafe or sometimes in your home also. What we do from this? It is used to print the PDF or any paper. If your school gives you homework, you are instructed to print document, then you use this device to print the document. Okay, now the second device. Oh, we all have seen this device. Where? In the assembly room? Yes. What is this? This is mic. What we do from this? Very good. Often we speak slow, but when we use this mic, our voice becomes louder. ठीक है? In the assembly room or whenever a singer sings in the stage, he uses this device, है ना? Now this is mouse. Where all you have seen this device? In the computer lab. Very good. This is mouse. It has two buttons, 1 and 2. What is the purpose of this mouse? Can anyone suggest? Very good. Through this mouse we are able to instruct the computer. You all have seen an arrow-like structure inside the screen of computer, and using this mouse we move that arrow. Okay. Now the next one. This is monitor. Yes. Monitor. I was talking about the screen now. In the computer lab or home, you all have seen a screen where we see you all have TV. That is also the monitor. Monitor is the output screen. It is used for display. ठीक है? Next one. So this is keyboard. What is the purpose of this keyboard? Inside the computer lab, you must have seen this device. This contains many buttons. Okay, these buttons are used to input the numbers or characters in this screen. है ना? All you have done this now. Whenever we press these keys, numbers or characters are entered and which could be seen in this monitor. Okay, for example, if your name is Neelakshi, then what would you type? Okay, SAKSHI. Sakshi. Your name is Sakshi, then you will type SAK, next SHNI. In this manner you are able to enter Sakshi. That will be displayed in this monitor or output screen. ठीक है? Okay, you can also enter the number like 1, 2, 3, whatever you wish to enter. So these are the devices. Can anyone segregate these devices into input or output devices? Do you know what is input and output? Whenever I was teaching you, I was continuously talking about enter and display. Okay, so first of all we should understand what is input. Can anyone suggest? Look, we are human, okay, and eyes is our organ, and through eyes what we do. If we don't have eyes, are we capable of seeing? No. Eyes is that input that provides, that makes us eligible to see the world. When we see, we knows what's happening around us. In the same manner, without ear we are not able to listen. So it is our input device, input organ, through which we hear or listen the instruction. As I am speaking, you are listening. Okay, there is a difference between mouth and ear na. Through mouth I am speaking, so whenever I am giving instruction or and producing output, I am saying something na, that is my output. So mouth is my output device through which I can communicate to you. Okay, and whenever you speak, I listen from my ear. This is my input. So ears are my input device. But computer is a machine. It needs some devices like keyboard, mouse or monitor to listen and display the result. Okay, so before segregating this input and output device, we should understand the process, how computer works. So I have a device for you. Look, what is the meaning of this word? Enter. As I told you, eyes and ears are like our input organs through which we enter the raw value. So whenever I speak, you listen from your ear. So this is your input device. In the same manner, suppose I have to add two numbers, 2 and 2, 4. So how you do so? Suppose this is the ear or input memory. Input means to enter. I have to do a task. I have to add 2 and 2, 4. See, 2 and 2. So first of all, I entered these two sticks. लोग ये गिर रहे हैं ना. ओके, मैं डायरेक्ट डाल देती हूँ. ठीक है, 2. ओके. Now again I have to add 2 in 2. So I am again entering 2 coins. Okay, this. Okay, so now this is the output box. Output means result. In computer you all have seen, even in the mobile phone you all have seen, then you are capable of adding or doing mathematics. Everyone knows the maths now. Yes, we can add 2 and 2 and the result is 4. Is there any confusion? Let's see it gives the right result or not. This is the output memory. Let's check how many coins are collected. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 coins are collected. It means it has provided the correct result. This is the output memory. In the computer, same process happen when we enter the input. For example, if we wish to add or do any other task, we provide an input through input memory. Whenever we give the instruction, it goes into input memory. CPU is the brain. How we calculated? We calculated from our brain. So we added because we all have taught now how to add. But in computer, how it calculates? It has a brain which is its CPU. So CPU, you all have seen a box-like structure in the classroom, in the computer lab. That is CPU, which is the brain of computer. It processes, it adds 2 and 2 and provides a output which is stored in output memory. Okay, so and we all have seen in the classroom how we enter. We use a keyboard. So the keyboard, here's the keyboard. When we press 2, it goes to the input memory, and when we press the symbol of plus, it understands, then it has to add. Now we again press 2 and input memory again gets 2. So input is 2 plus 2. The CPU processes the result and it goes into output memory, which could be displayed in this monitor or screen, as you have seen in the computer lab. Understand? So now I hope you all are understood what is input memory and what is input and what is output. So now we are going to segregate these flashcards. Now one by one you will say, I will show the card and you have to say whether it is input device or output device. First card, it is monitor. It is used to display the result. Whenever we work in the computer, we see the what is happening in this through this monitor. So this is output device. Okay, this is output device. We are going to keep output devices in left side. Through this device keyboard we enter the value, so it is input device. We are going to keep it at left side. Mic. Okay, in the assembly room we all have seen that whenever a speaker speaks, he uses this to enter his voice. It enhances the quality of voice, and a louder voice is the output which we get from speaker. So it is an input device because through this we enter our voice commands. This is input device. Do you have more devices? Yes, we have more devices. This is printer. Here the input is to print. In the cyber cafe you will have seen that the instructor instructs the computer to print, and this device is used. This is a new paper and this prints the result. So it is a output device. It provides a printed paper, whatever you wish to print. This is again an input device. So sorry, it is output. Had we segregated correctly? This is output, this is input, this is out. Okay, now this one is mouse, through which in the monitor we all have seen an arrow like structure which is controlled by this. When we click this, computer gets instruction. So sometimes we also give instructions to the computer through this device. It has two buttons. First is left click and second is right click. When we left click, that particular tab or icon is selected, and when we right click, our box is opened where some options are present and we have to choose that option. Through that option we can again choose the option by clicking the left button. Okay, and this is the button through which we can drag. This is used to drag the arrow like structure in the monitor. So okay, now we have segregated. These are our input devices, these are our output devices. Okay, one thing you have noticed that whenever I was entering the values, these tokens are going outside the output memory. These were not capable of entering properly. Why? Because in computer, buses, a wire like structure which is buses, are used to provide specific locations. Data are carried in buses, but we don't have buses. That is why data is not going to its proper destination. So computer uses buses to transfer data, and whatever I have designed, it has a limitation. It can only perform addition operation. It is not capable of subtraction because I have designed it like so. So in any computer, if computer is not able to perform the task or you input the wrong data, it provides garbage value. For example, if I try to subtract, I wish to subtract 2 minus 1, so I have entered 2 and I wish to subtract, but it is not capable of performing 2 minus 1. So the answer is 2 3, but it is wrong because it is only capable of adding, but computer shows garbage value. So it depends on the limitation of computer or the input whether it is provided right or not. So are you understood the concept of input and output devices, let's revise. Input devices are those devices through which we enter the raw data and provides the command what we wish to do. So it is used to provide instruction, and output devices are those devices which shows the result. It could be printer, it could be monitor, and there exist some other output devices, touch screen which is both input and output, and speaker where we could hear the modified voice, and so on. And these are the input devices like mouse, keyboard, okay, and mic. I hope you all understood the concept of input and output and how computer gets input and stores in its memory, which is input and output memory, and CPU is the mediator which performs operations and controls all the instructions given to the computer. Thank you.